just as we had dreamed. For 3 years the couple tried to conceive, but their hopes were dashed with every passing month. While Innocent remained patient and hopeful, Susan silently carried the burden of their struggles. The whispers in family gatherings, the questioning looks from well-meaning relatives, and the weight of expectations from both sides of the family gnawed at her peace. Susan, I felt so much pressure, and the constant questions about when we would have a child were overwhelming. One day, Susan made a secret visit to a gynecologist to ascertain whether she was the cause of their childlessness. After a series of tests, the doctor reassured her that she was perfectly capable of conceiving. The revelation sent her into deep contemplation. If she was not the problem, could it be Innocent? But she dared not ask, knowing the cultural stigma surrounding male infertility. Susan, I couldn't bring myself to talk to Innocent about it. The fear of what it might do to him, to us, was just too great. Desperate to spare her beloved husband the humiliation that would come with such a revelation, she made a bold and fateful decision. She sought out a discreet lover, a man who could give her the one thing she needed, a child. It was not about love or betrayal in her mind. It was a sacrifice she was willing to make to keep their marriage intact, and Innocent's dignity unscathed. Susan, it wasn't an easy decision, but I felt like it was the only way to protect Innocent and our marriage. A few months later, when Susan discovered she was pregnant, Innocent was overjoyed. He showered her with love, ensuring she lacked nothing throughout the pregnancy. Their families celebrated the blessing, relieved that the whispers would finally cease. When their baby girl arrived, Innocent embraced fatherhood with open arms, never suspecting the truth behind the child's conception. 15 months later, Susan felt the pressure again. She knew their child needed a sibling to silence any lingering doubts from those who might still question their ability to conceive. Susan, I knew I had to do it again, for the sake of our family and to keep the peace. She reached out to the same man, and soon, she was expecting once more. Innocent, completely unaware of her secret, rejoiced in the growing family. As fate would have it, history repeated itself a third time. But this time, whispers reached Innocent's ears. He dismissed the rumors at first, trusting his wife implicitly, but as the whispers grew louder and more persistent, he decided to investigate. One evening, after receiving an anonymous tip, he walked into a local hotel and found Susan with her secret lover. Susan, the moment he walked in, my heart sank. I knew everything was about to change, and with that, the foundation of their seemingly perfect life began to crumble. His heart pounded as he confronted her and the man.
It's not what it looks like. This is just a misunderstanding.
The man received a deadly blow from Innocent, but he managed to flee from the violence. The tension at home grew unbearable. Innocent, now suspicious, demanded a DNA test on their newborn. The results shattered him. The child was not his.
I did it all for you, to protect you from shame. You needed to know. You are impotent.
Enraged and heartbroken, he pressed Susan for the truth. Tears streaming down her face, she finally confessed, not just about the newborn, but about all 3 children. The revelation shook Innocent to the core. Hours of painful arguments and soul-searching followed.
How could I betray you so deeply? But how could you deny that you loved those children from the moment they were born?
The weight of the truth pressed down on them both. Their families soon became aware of the turmoil. Innocent's elder brother, Wanyonyi, traveled from Kakamega to offer counsel.
We need to find a way through this, together. This is too delicate for easy solutions.
Susan's parents arrived from Kitui, equally devastated. The elders convened, seeking wisdom in a matter too delicate for easy solutions. A pastor, long a family friend, was called to mediate. We must think of the children. They need stability and love. After days of deliberation, Innocent made his decision. He chose to keep the children as his own, to continue as the father they had always known. The pain of the betrayal did not disappear overnight, but his love for the children was undeniable.
We will never speak of this matter outside our home.
The couple agreed never to speak of the matter outside their home. Some secrets, they decided, were better left buried. They also shifted from Komarock to somewhere along Juja as one way of avoiding endless gossips. Years passed, and despite Innocent's efforts, medical consultations and treatments yielded no change. The truth remained an unspoken burden between them. But outwardly, their family remained intact, their love redefined by the choices they made for each other.
To the world, we are the picture of happiness.
Only in the quiet of their nights did the weight of the past linger, a secret only the two of them would ever know. Aspects of this story, such as names of the couple, are changed to protect the privacy of the individuals.